Hello guys, hope I am on time. As I told you before, for this weekend, I tried to put it on Friday, 10 o'clock, and I have announced this on YouTube, and hope you get the notification before, and hope this will be a very good session like last time. Okay, so I will be waiting just for the guys to come. Oh, Tesla, how are you? So Tesla is the first one. Thank you very much for coming. So as usual, we try to, as always, to wait just a little bit when the guys come, and then we can begin our session. Thank you, Tesla, for coming. And so as usual, we will have a lot of questions depending on the people. Hello, wise man. Good evening on this Friday night. I am sorry, I just put it today on Friday. I will be busy on Saturday, so I'm trying to do it tonight, and see if there is a change or not. I will see the guys, if they are the same guys or there are other guys coming. And as usual, we try to do the same thing. We try to speak about the market, about the stocks, about sectors, industries, and other stuff. Okay. Hello, Vincent. How are you? Thank you for coming. And hope this session will be the same as other sessions. Tesla, he began with the first question, so I will be just waiting for other guys to come, because whenever we have questions, I want that all the people listen to the question and see the question, and I will try to answer it. So you might have other answers or similar to mine or different, and this is why we are here. We try here to to always share information. Okay. Thank you very much, wise man. You are one of the oldest students. Thank you very much for your words. So it's I always enjoy these live sessions because I speak with my students and with the new guys directly, okay, without just watching YouTube videos or sending him emails, which is very, very good. Okay. And I am very, very sorry. Sometimes I'm sleepy. I just wake up, so I need to drink some coffee to wake up. So it needs time. We have another question from Vincent, but we will always when I try to answer your questions, I always try to begin. To begin with the first come, first served, as they say. So I will begin with Tesla question before, okay? And you might, maybe you guys, always, most of the time, I am not interested in news, okay? Political news, economical news, a lot of things in the news. A lot of people in the market, they watch too much, and they have been influenced too much. Now, for me, I am not in general influenced by any news, and I am not scared about any news, and I don't care what the news are into the market until I see the price. Now, when I see the price, I will see the effect of this kind of news. If there is no effect, it means that this news is just doesn't happen. It's not that important. Okay, and today, as you might know, yesterday I think, I just when I was at Facebook, I see one posting a video about the news about Donald Trump and about the impeachment of his presidency, and it was very funny. So I say, oh, okay. He said that if he was impeached, the market, stock market, it means the people will become poor because the stock market will collapse, and a lot of stuff coming and coming and coming. I was waiting today that the news will have an effect because it is something which is so big. If it happens, it is a big news. So I see in the morning, it means I see the stocks, I don't find this kind of news effects. So it might happen, it might not happen, but always for me, I'm always curious, like to know if these things can make something into the market. Okay, so but it didn't happen. Okay, it didn't happen. It didn't happen. So it doesn't mean that it will not happen in the future, but for me right now, it means especially this day there is nothing. Now in the future, I have no idea what will happen. So sometimes when the people see the news, they think that whatever the people say, it will happen, and this is not true. Okay, so I don't know if you have seen this information yesterday, which is for me, which is a big thing. It means a president. It's rare that a president speak about impeachment. It's just because of some problems that some parties get with him, and for example, for Obama, nothing has happened for Obama about this impeachment, and I don't think he has spoken about impeachment. Okay, so that's why it was like something which is very, very new. That's something that I want everybody to know, and I was just waiting for something like that to happen, but it didn't happen. Okay, it didn't happen. Now let's go with the first one, which is Tesla. Okay, so the question is, why a company always missed the earnings but the stock keep going up? Is it speculators put the price up? Please give an example. Now listen. You have asked a question, and I always, when I speak about the trend, I always answer your question, but my answer is always there, but you just you don't take account of it most of the time. Okay, so the trend, for example, there is a trend in the stock. The stock is going up. Okay, now I will just give you how things work. Okay, how things work, just in general. Okay, just in general. So I will just give you an explanation here. Let's see here. Now, this explanation will be following. Okay. So there is a stock is going up like this. Now, it's going up. The stock is going up, and in this day, if we can say this here, this is the day. Okay, where we have the news. Okay, this is the news, the earning news, mostly the earning news. So in the next morning, if things either, let's say we have a gap up here or we have a gap down here. Okay, so we have two things. So this is the price, the general price. Let's say it is $35. Now it is here, it is $49. This is the gap up, and this here is 27. The stock goes down, it is a gap down, okay? So this is the price go down, and this is here, the price goes up. Now this is what will happen. First, no one knows how the people who are here, these are the people who decide, the people who are here in the trend. It means someone by here, someone by here, someone by here, someone by here, someone by here. All these people, all kinds of participants. These are the participants. We call them investors, or traders, or swing traders, or short-term traders. They follow the trend. Short-term traders. Okay. Now all these people, when they see a gap up, okay, if the people who want to sell are more, and we have a short sellers, the stock will go down like this. Okay. Now if the people are very enthusiastic and they are very happy, they will say, if there are more people who are coming to buy, the stock will be going up and continues the trend. This is what I'm explaining always. So the trend continues, and here the trend stops. Now here this is a gap up. This is what will happen in a gap up. Either the stock will decide either to go down, a downtrend, because all the people begin to sell here, to sell until they go down. Now, what if there is what we call a gap down? What will happen? Okay. Now, if there is a gap down, the stock, because a lot of people have lost a lot of money here, like what did happen with Facebook. What did happen? Or with other stocks. Now, some people who think that the trend will continue, they will not sell. Okay, they will not sell. They stop selling, although they get a loss, but they don't sell. But if the people are, it means if they don't sell and there are a lot of people coming, the trend will continue, and you will see a stock after the gap down, it will go up again, and it continues the trend. This is the same trend as this one, but the news, this is the news always, and this is the news always. Understand that the news comes in few hours. In few hours, this is the news, or 1 day or two, but this is the news only. Now, let's say the people here who are scared and the media say bad about Facebook or about Twitter or about Apple or about any other stock, they say bad. The people begin to sell, and when we begin to sell, we have a downtrend. So here we have a downtrend, here we have a downtrend, here we have an uptrend, here we have an uptrend. This is all what will happen in a stock after the news. But there is one case where there is no gap up, there is no gap down, and the stock continue maybe to go up, it continues without any gap up or gap down. So understand that when we say gap up or gap down, it is not that all the stocks get gap down. Not all the stocks. There are some stocks that the traders they don't follow. They don't follow that much. So you will not find any difference between before the news and after the news. Why is that? Because traders are not interested to trade those stocks. Traders, mostly traders, short sellers, are following mostly very, very high good news, either bad news or good news. Because these people, they hit the stock, like here. They hit the stock in few hours, like what happened to Facebook, $44 in few hours, and they get out. $44 down. Okay? So it is a very, very bad gap down. But these people, what they do, they cover back and they exit the trade before the day ends. It means at 8 p.m. They exit the trade. It means they buy back. That's why the stock will go up a little bit in the evening. At 8 p.m. they are all, the big guys, they are all out. Some people who will stay because they want to stay more, it's their problem. Okay. So this is in general, and hope Tesla, you get an idea about. Now, when you say give an example, it could be Facebook, it could be Apple. Okay, for example, Apple, we have a gap up, and the stock continues to go up. If you want, I can give you, for example, for the chart. Since you asked me to give you examples, so let's go. So let's say here. Okay. So let's go. And we see the chart. Here is a chart of Facebook. Now you see here the trend. The trend has been going for so long. The trend, as you can see, it has been going for so long. The stock was here. It was only 149. It goes to 217, which is a very, very good gap, a very, very good trend. Now, the news comes in one day. Some people have been selling, and then other people thought it is an opportunity. They have been to buy. Then a lot of people, they begin to short, and some people, they begin to sell, and we are here. So we will never know what will happen. Okay, this will happen in the future. Now, if you take, for example, Apple, okay, it has been into a very long trend, as you can see, a very, very, very long trend. Now we have a gap up. We have a gap up before, and then we have a second gap up here, as you can see. Now, when there is a second gap up, the stock have been going up. It hasn't been going down. This is what I said to you, that sometimes when there is a gap up, people, they hold for the stock, and a lot of people, they begin to buy, so the stock will continue to go up. So the short sellers cannot win here because there is a big push of buyers. So all the short sellers, they have been losing money. Okay? So understand that's always, if you do short selling and the stock is going up, so you will be losing money if you don't exit early. Okay? So this is for Tesla, and thank you Tesla for your questions. Now, Wiseman said, I like Fridays better, but always wonderful of you for giving us your time. Thank you very much, Wiseman. It is a joyful day or night when I speak with my students or whoever are the people. They are few, they are a lot, so I don't care. Even if it is one person coming, and I am doing live for him or for her, it's okay for me, because for me, I'm just having fun and sharing information with people. So anyone who wants to come, he comes. Those who don't, so it's no problem. Now, another question from Vincent. Let's see, drink some coffee and then we can finish. He said, I bought a stock that ran for 2 weeks, then it gap up 10%, which is very good. Congratulations. The news was announced that another company will buy this company for $144 a share. Right now, the stock is around 142 for the last 5 days. Does that mean that the stock won't go up anymore? So first, this happened with AT&T and Time Warner. I have made a video, 2 videos before the buying and after the buying, and I have explained this. The company AT&T bought Time Warner. So Time Warner got going up very, very good, and AT&T, it goes down. I don't know. It's just the same news, okay? It is just the same news. Time Warner, which is a smaller company, its stock goes up. Okay? I think it's a gap up, and I made the videos. If you are interested, go to my channel like 1 month or 2 months. Write, for example, Time Warner or AT&T, and you will see the videos. So the big company that bought, which is AT&T, it has a gap down and goes down. Okay? And the other company, it goes a gap up and it goes up. I don't know. Okay? So maybe the traders think that because the small company is bought because it is so good, because it has millions and millions of customers, and the big company, when it buys a small company with millions and millions of customers, it means that in the future it will have more money because it has more customers. Okay? This is what happened, for example, with Google. Google, for example, bought YouTube. You see that? It's good for him because it will make him more money than he was before. So, and it has millions and millions of people who are doing videos, and there are billions of views, and it will help him in making money in the ad business. Okay, so this is what I am always explaining. So your question is, does it mean the stock won't go up anymore? No, no one knows. First, you should see the other stock. Okay, the other stock of the company, and see which day they will do this, because that day you will see the information. For me, I have no idea. I have no idea. It's the traders who are trading who do the selection. Either they go with the mother company and they buy it more, or they go to the small company and they buy it more. No one knows. Okay? So try to see the day when the day of buying it will happen. You might see a gap up or gap down. I don't know. So asking someone about predictions, I don't really do predictions. Anything can happen. It depends on you. Okay, if you make a lot of money and you are scared, you can sell some shares to get profit, and then you leave a few shares and you see. If things go well, you buy again. If things go worse and you lose some money, you exit the trade and you have a profit. This is just an idea what I do if I were in this situation, but you will never know. Okay, and believe it or not, no one will know, because this is the activity of the traders when the thing happens. No one can predict this. You can say yes, you can say no, okay, and one of the two will be right. But this to be right for sure, it doesn't exist. Okay. Now let's go and see other thing. Vincent says it won't go past 144. So no one knows. No one knows. I see from 144 to 142 is just $2. It's not a big deal. Some stocks they go $5 a day, so $2 is not a big deal. But it depends on you. It depends on you. If you have bought a lot and you have made a lot of thousands of dollars of this trade, you try to protect your profit because you will never know. Okay? If you want more risk, you stay. If you want to sell some, you do. If you want to sell everything and you wait, you can do also. But I have no idea what will happen. Another thing. Hello, Duna. How are you? He said, good night, teacher. Thank you very much for coming. She said, what's going on with BJ's stock? I think we have seen this BJ's stock before, and we say that it's an IPO. I don't know. Let me go and see BJ's because I don't know. Well, it's doing so good. It's going up so good. It is now, I think, $29, and the IPO was 22. So it is doing so good, this BJ's. Okay? So what is your question? So Duna, what is your question about BJ's? I see it's doing fine. So do you have any? Do you you don't want that BJ's go up or what? You say what's going up with BJ? It is just maybe they have good results or whatever, and the people are buying because a lot of people sometimes they buy without knowing nothing, and then when the good thing happens, either it can continue going up or going down. Okay, so I don't know, but BJ's we have seen it before in some of my of our live sessions, and we have I didn't know that BJ's is in the stock market. I know BJ's. I don't shop there, but I know it. It's just a retailer like the other retailers. So now another question. Are you having a live tomorrow? No. We have some parties tomorrow, so I don't want to go. You know, it's a lot of stuff going on in the weekend. So this Saturday, no. That's why I did it today. I don't want to that I stop this live session. So that's why on Thursday night I put a video and I say I will make it on Friday at 10. At least if we are not going to have Saturday, we get it on Friday, because I know most of the time Sunday night it's not a good deal because most of the people are working on Monday, those who have weekends. So I don't want to put it on Sunday night and then the people they can't go to work. So it's yes. Okay? Yeah, Vincent said the stock is soda. Yes, but what is the other company that it will buy soda? Because I have seen this soda before. It was doing good. Oh, PepsiCo will buy soda. It's very good. Let's see. Let's see. PepsiCo. So this is PepsiCo soft drinks, and I have seen soda before. Oh man. Oh man. Uh 110, 142. Okay. Um you see, there is no, after the gap up 129, 142, you see that there is no more buyers here. So I think if you bought it like 2 weeks, you bought it from the gap up, which is very good. So congratulations. So this depends on you, Vincent. Depends on you, Vincent. I think the stock, I don't know, but I think in my point of view, the stock is saturated. Okay, so you should either put a stop loss, tight stop loss. If things go wrong, you just exit. If you are making a lot of money from it, since you told me 2 weeks, you have been 2 weeks, and then you have a gap up, which is very, very good. Okay. So, hello, Sambar, how are you? Thank you very much for coming. He has a question. What do you think about AMD? It was a strong 7 up today. AMD. Yes, it is going so good a long time ago. Okay? So the trend has begun around April, and until now it's going up. But if you are following my my strategies, you always get to buy it on momentum. Okay, it's not you see today 87%, you go jump in without looking the past of this stock. Okay, because you might have 1 day or two maybe good, and then we have the stock will go down and you lose all your money. So the most important thing in your stock is to know where to enter. That is one of the most important thing. So if you do my strategies about to buy a stock when it's going up, you will begin from the beginning, not at the end. This is one of the most important thing in stocks, is to follow the trend from the beginning. Now, if you go at the end of the trend, you will make a little money 1 day or 2 or 3, you will see, and then it will go down, and then if you don't exit on time, you will lose all that money, although it is not that big much. So you should you should always try to, if you know my strategies, you can buy it on time. Okay, so this is my email. If you have more questions, okay, and my website, if you are going to check if you are going to check the training or check the subscriptions, at least you have an idea about it. Okay, so as I told you, try not to buy stocks that go so high in one day. Okay? Because this is the activity of the day. When there is a big movement of people buying, so some day traders, they come and they buy with them because it's an opportunity to make money. Now they buy, at the end of the day they sell, they make money, and the people who stay there are the swing traders or investors. That's why always they hold for the night and they see what we'll have tomorrow. If tomorrow is better, it continues to go up, it is very, very good for investors and swing traders because they make the whole money. And the day traders, they come late. But they make some little money and they go, and this is their opportunity to make money as always. Okay? So, as I told you in general, so Tesla is saying, in which case the short sellers are covering so heavily. Now, understand, this is, if you understand how the short sellers work, you will understand their actions. Short sellers, they short when there is a big sale in a company. Let's say a mutual fund is selling. Hello, Natural N. Thank you for coming. So, as I told you, I will just give you an example. Okay? So you say are covering back heavily. I will show you. I will show you with a diagram just to explain to you how things work. Okay? So let's go. Okay. So let's say these are days the stock is going up. Okay? Just an example, okay? Each one of this candlestick is a day. 4 days going up. Now, and then one day the stock begins here and they go down like this. Okay? Now I will give you, okay? So, here in the morning, normally always the stock is continuing to go up each day. It's going up each day. Okay? But this day the stock doesn't go up, okay? Doesn't go up. Even if it go up a little bit like this, and then it goes and begins to go down. Now when it's going down, the short sellers, either those guys who are always following the stock, or it is all the market short sellers. When they see that there is a big sale, it means, let's say a hedge fund or a mutual fund is selling. He's selling off. It means all his shares. Because when people, they want to sell off, they like that the stock will be strong, because they don't want to sell here because they lose all this information, all this money. So they want to begin selling at 9:30 a.m. they begin. Okay? This is where they begin. Now short sellers, because of the volume is so great at the beginning of the day, a lot of short sellers, they scan, okay? They scan the market, they find, for example, this stock is going up, is going down. What they do, they see that it is red from the beginning, they just try to attempt and sell short. Now when they begin to sell short and they see the stock is going down, they buy more and they buy more. It means they sell more and more. The stock is going down. Now let's say it goes down just an example. Let's say the stock is $80 here. It goes to $70 here at the end. Now, all the short sellers, what they do, they cover back here. Cover back at the end of the day. It means they buy back. This they buy back heavily. It means all their shares that they sell short, they cover back. Now, why do they do this? They do this because they will give the shares to the broker. Shares they sell short, they give it back to the broker in order to get their money and in order to be out of the trade. Because here they exit. They exit the trade. They are scared. They don't want to stay to the second day. Now here is the second day. They don't care about the second day. They care about today. If you see, for example, Facebook, it has happened the same. If you can remember Facebook, I will just for those guys who don't know what happened to Facebook, I have made videos, but I will try to explain right now what did happen. Okay, now let's say here. Now Facebook here, the day before here, the price was 217. Okay, and this happened in the same day. So this candlestick here, the day when it is 270, it is the same as this day, but this is the news. This is 4 p.m. After the 4 p.m., the stock, after the news, it has been shorted. It was shorted so heavily that it goes from 217, it goes to 164. I think to 164.56. No, but when it reached 164, they let's say at 6 p.m. let's say it reached 164, they have to buy back. That's why the stock is going up from 164 and it end at 174 at 7:59. It means at 8 o'clock. This is the last minute they should stay, and they buy back. Now all these short sellers, they buy back. That's why the stock has gone from 164.56 cents, it goes to 174. Okay, but these short sellers are out of the trade. Out of the trade. It means they are not anymore in the trade. Okay, they are not anymore. So only the investors, they stay. So the investor next morning, the market opens and they see the stock is 174. So from 217, they lost money. They lost big money from 217 to 174. And this we have gap down. So short sellers are day traders. Understand this. There are other kinds of short sellers. They have a very long position. This we are not speaking to them about now. I'm speaking always about day traders. And all these from 217 to 164, it happens in few hours. Few hours from let's say 4:30 or 5 to 8 o'clock. All these actions happen there. The next day, it is another day. Okay, so this is in general why do they like buy back so heavily? Because they want to exit. They don't want to stay the next day. Understand that. Day traders, they don't hold for the night, because a lot of people I see they always make mistakes. They do, for example, short selling, and he has a trade, it is a good trade, he makes some money, and then he said, oh, I should wait until tomorrow. You should never do that in day trading because you are going to have a big risk. What if the stock goes up in the morning? What will happen to you? You will be losing all your money and maybe more money afterwards. That's why short sellers, they use the news to do their action and then get out before the market close. This is what they do always. Hello, Rahmatullah Modi, how are you? Now, Tesla said the stocks with high short float behave strangely at the earnings release. No, see. The short sellers who are using what we call high float, they don't the news, understand the news. Until now, a lot of people, they don't understand the news. It is just the reaction of the traders. Whatever is the stock, don't forget about the stock. Try to focus on yourself on the traders, what they do. Now, how do you know? It is the price. If there is an earning news after the market close, for example, any stock, and you see that this stock has a gap up, gap down a lot in the year, it means that this stock can gap up or gap down. Go to your broker, take the chart, and begin to watch 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. After, when you see the news, you will see what is going on. You will see it. You will see how, if there is a gap up, you see the stock is going up at these hours. They will not send you an email and they say, oh, we are short sellers and we are selling short this stock, come and join us to make money. They will not say that, but you will see it on the price. And it is so quick because these people will sell short millions of shares in a few seconds. It's so fast. It is not for the beginners. You should be to do this news, kind of news. If the stock is going down little by little, yes, you can do that. But sometimes the news doesn't take seconds. I have seen stocks that go $10, $15, $20 in seconds. You can't do the same. You just go to your account, you open your account, the news is done. You will see that there is a gap up, a gap down. But if the stock continues to go down, if it is a gap down, here is an opportunity to do a small trade. But you should ask your broker if he lets you trade until 8 o'clock. Understand that, because some brokers, they don't pay too much for the exchange, so they stop doing transactions at certain time. Okay, let's say at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, your broker will no longer have a relation with the exchange. So you want to make a trade to buy or sell, you can't. So first you should ask your broker. And the news is a very dangerous trade. There are some who short sell and then the things change and the stock goes up and they lose a lot of money. So understand it is a high difficult trade. You should, if you want to specialize, you should stay 1 year or two trying until you grasp the ideas and you have a very good broker, and in that time you can make these kind of trades. Okay, so it's not that easy. And relying on company float or short sellers positions or whatsoever, this is not will help you. This will not help you in the news. News is something, is a news. It is something that it is so fast, especially in the stock market. But If you want the news, the general news about the market or about the stock, you should begin from 9:30 each day. There are hundreds of stocks, thousands of stocks that have news. Either the company has bad thing, or there is a good thing, or whatever is the thing. At that time in the morning, you can find the stocks either to sell short, to sell short, and to go long. There are some good day traders. That's why you see them having a lot of monitors. That's why someone asked me why there are some people who have 2 or 3 or 4 monitors. I will tell you something now about this, if I might explain, just to have an idea. Okay, so let's say here is a monitor, there is a second one here, and there is a third one here, and the guy let me see, this is a guy here sitting here, and okay, there is here short sellers, the stock is going down, another stock going down, and he has another trade, the stock is going up. So this is XYZ ZYX XZY. For example, we have 3 stocks. He can't have only 1 monitor. He should have three monitors, each one with a stock. Okay? In order to see, because he is running 3 trades at the same time, he will see this one and this one and this one, and he is sitting for hours. For hours. He can sit the whole day from 9:30 to 4 p.m. And he can be at 4 a.m. in the morning, if there is a news here, until 8 p.m. in the afternoon. All this time, he is looking for news. And the news can happen at any time. Okay? It could happen at 4 a.m., at 9:30, at 4, at 7, at 6, whatever is the news. And there are some people who have a news feed. It means the broker gives them news. Whenever there is a news in a company, they give it to them. So they begin to read and see what are the stocks that have the high probability of good trade. Okay? And he will do 3 trades. Now he should be so good to do 3 trades or more at the same time, because it is time consuming and it needs a very good concentration. It's not for the beginners. So for you, if you are a beginner, don't play with these things. Just stay with 1. Stay with 1 monitor. This is what you need. You don't need 3. Those who need 2 or 3, it means they are doing 3 trades at the same time, which is very, very hard to do as a day trader. You should be professional to do that. So this is how things work. So people always following the news because they need them. A news makes the stock goes up very, very good, up or down. Here it is very, very up. Here it's very, very down. That's why you see sometimes when you see stocks, I will let you know, for example, how this will work. For example, you see, you see a candlestick very, very long like this, very, very long like this. Let's say we have another green candlestick like this. This is 2 days. Now these days, for example, we have good news. Good news, it begins from here. The stock is 150, it goes to 180 in 1 day. $30 more. Okay? So the whole day the stock is going up. So it's an opportunity for all the day traders to make this opportunity. Now next day, a lot of hedge funds or whatever, they short sell this stock, and let's say they make $25 in a day. So these guys, they don't care about the company growth, or company whatever, or company whatever. They don't care. They are not going to follow investors. They go with the day. What is the day? Or is it the day going up or going down? This is what makes them trade in order to make money each day. They are not interested to stay in a trade for many days or many years. Okay? So understand that. This is the main thing about day traders. Hello? I see someone said there is no voice. Do you listen? Thank you, James Armstrong. So please, are you listening? Oh, okay, you are listening. So please, it's good. Please, Tesla. Okay, Tesla, check your voice, because you said there is no voice. You have a problem, but because all the guys are listening. Okay. Sofiano, how are you? Thank you, James Armstrong. Thank you very much for coming and for coming. And as I told you, you should understand always the difference. Which broker is good? I can't tell you. You should compare. If you want, you should compare them, because there are a lot of things you look. I don't know. I can't give you a broker and then you have a problem and you say, oh, it's you. You have told me this is a good broker. No, I will not tell you. You should compare. I have made a lot of videos on YouTube about how to check the criteria. It means try to see the fees. Try to see the hours that they let you to trade. Is it from 4 a.m., for example? 4 a.m. To 8 p.m. is linked to the exchange? Okay? So, Sofiano, you should... Oh, okay. Thank you very much. Sofiano, you should compare the brokers. Because if you are doing... swing trading or investing, you don't need a very high-end broker. Like, for example, interactive brokers. Interactive brokers is very, very strong. It is for day traders. Okay? It is for day traders, mostly. If you are a swing trader, you don't need them, because you do few trades and you are not going to do day trading. You are not going to do a lot of stuff. No, there are a lot. A lot. You should ask them. It doesn't mean they work. It means they let you trade. It means they pay more because they have day traders. That's why, for example, E-Trade, it have that. But E-Trade, now it is $6.95, which is not good. E-Trade is, I am with E-Trade, but I was with Options House before. The commissions was so cheap, but okay. So no bid and no ask. There is only ask. Okay? So this is very dangerous for people, because you will never know how much you bought the stock. Okay? So try just to because they say there is no commission, it doesn't mean that how do they make their money? I ask always. You should always, for example, Sufyan, you should always ask yourself, Robinhood is a broker. How do they make their money? There is no commission. Yes, they say to you there is no commission. Yes, there is no commission. But how do they get their money? You are customer for them, and they take you to. There is something. Now, this is something you should learn by yourself. You should search. You need time to search by yourself. Okay, you should search by yourself. Now, another thing. Pop Marks, how are you, Pop Marks? I just see your sentence. I don't believe the news. No, see, the news comes to the stocks. It's the reaction of the traders that makes the gap up or gap down. This that makes the price. So what do you mean by you don't believe the news? Sometimes the news are bad. The stock goes and we have a gap down. So how you don't believe in the news? The gap down is because of this bad news. Or there is good news and the stock goes up. Okay? So understand that always there is something. But most of the time, the traders, they don't need news always to trade. Okay? They don't need it. They just see the price and they do whatever they want. So thank you, Pop Marks, for your question. Now, Tesla said, I don't use market order at all, only limit in buying and selling. They always give me a bad price. Now, Tesla, see, sometimes when you use limit, you don't get the price. For example, the stock is going so badly down and you put the limit, it stays not filled, and you should change it in order to exit 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, and you will lose a lot of money. But whenever you do, let's say you do stop loss or you do market order, the thing will go so quick. And try not to think too much, because when the stock is going down, they give always a bad bid. So you should get out before things come worse. Okay? So this is for me, I always buy by the limit, but when I sell, it's always a stop. It's always market. I just sell. I don't want to stay any second. And you get what is the next price. It means they don't play with you. It is just the next price they give it to you, whatever it is, because it is a software. Software, it is not. They don't know the people. There are millions of people they trade. So the first come, the first serve. That's it. It means they don't play with orders. They can't, because all this is automated. Okay. The exchange has a queue of orders, and anything comes to them, they do it. They don't wait. It's a software that do this. It's not a person. If it is a person and they send him 10,000 orders in a minute, how can he fulfill all that? He can't. Okay, so understand that. Sufyan, you said, sorry, I missed what you said. You are not online. So are you listening right now? I say you should see the fees and commission for Robinhood. For Robinhood as a broker, ask yourself and search online. Why Robinhood there is no commission, and send me your answer. Okay, send me your answer to my email and we will discuss this. Okay, try to see why Robinhood has no commission. Do you think that Robinhood is a charity business, like a church? Okay, they do for free. There is nothing in the market that it is free. If they say it's free, like in commission, you are paying something elsewhere, but you don't know. And there is something that you can see. There is no bid, as I know, and ask together. They give you only one price. No, they are not stealing. No, Sufyan, they are not stealing you. No, but they do something in order to get money from you. Now, this thing you don't know, you should ask. You should search, because no one will tell you. Okay? The thing I'm telling you is that why I'm not sure right now what they do, but there is something going on. I see that there is I don't know if it says it, a video streaming is interrupted. I can hear everyone. How are you, VJ? Now, if you are listening to me, it's very good. If you are not looking at the picture, oh, good now, because I see the YouTube is not receiving enough. No, now it's very good. I don't know what's the problem with this software thing. So, I'm telling you about brokers that have no commissions, which is free commission. Most of the time, they don't give you. Yes, Rahmatullah. If you are listening to me, you don't bother about the picture, because I am not explaining anything on the picture on the video. So the most important thing is the voice. If you are listening to me, that's the good thing. Okay, because I can do nothing. Okay, I can do nothing to it. It seems to me here it says the stream is excellent, and this is what I see. But I have no. You can browse your browser or YouTube thing, and you can check. So right now, are you okay? Tesla said stocks reporting good with high short float, moves well in short period of time. No, listen, Tesla. Try not to have rules and generalized rules. Okay? Generalizations doesn't help trade. You see, if there is this, there is that. If there is this, there is that. Okay? Now, short float, it means there is no, there is less shares in the market, and any buy or sell can influence the price. Yes, but try not to make this as a rule, because whenever you make a rule, it will not work, because there is no sure thing in the market. I'm telling you always in all my videos, there is no sure trade. If you are thinking to find a sure trade, this is impossible. There is always 50-50. The news, either you have a gap up or gap down, or the stock doesn't do nothing. That's it. But if you say to me you are sure, this is something which is not real in the market. That's why all the people, some they make money, some they lose. It's always. Sufyan, thank you very much for listening, and thank you. Now you can, as I told you, you can send me an email if you find the answer to my question. My question is, if you find any broker that says there is no commission, ask yourself or Google it, why this broker does offer free commission. From where this broker will make his money. Because a broker is a company, is a business that pays fees to the exchange in order to get the prices, in order to get the orders. For example, when you want to buy or sell a stock, they sell your orders to the exchange to be filled. And then you buy 100 shares or 1,000 shares or whatever. So they spend money. How can they spend money and they give it for free? Now, if they give it for free, there is some way they can make money. Now, what is the trick? You should search, and this is the job of any trader, is always to search for this information. There is no free lunch at the market, as they say. Okay. Another question from Tesla. She said, "Is Gap App considered bullish at the earnings?" Now listen. What did I tell you before? I have explained to you this, Tesla. I have explained to you this when I explained about the gap up and gap down. You will never know. I have some techniques, okay, to show you if this will succeed or not. But you should try. There is a try thing. You should buy in order to see. It's not, okay. And there are some signals you can do in order to get to the information. Okay, so there are some techniques that shows you if the stock can continue to go up, yes or no. And this is a part of training, so I can't give it here. Now, as always, there is always things about the price that will show you if there is a bullish trend, continues to trend, or there is a bearish thing in the trend. And confirmations comes after. Confirmation comes after. It means if the stock is continuing to go gap up or gap trend, or an uptrend, and it continues to go up, this we have techniques to know, and that's it for now. Okay, as always, when you are trading, there is a risk. Any trade that you enter, and even for those who do investing for the long run for many years, they risk all their money for that investing. Because they can't just buy today and tomorrow the stock goes down. They say, oh, I don't like that the company price go down, so I exit. This is not investing. Investing is based... hello, clown with Twitter account. So investing is based on the company growth, earnings, competition. If you like this company and you think that this company can grow bigger and bigger and bigger, you see some companies that are successful, all the people talk about them, and then when they go to the stock market, most of the people, they buy this kind of companies. And when they go up, they go so good. Okay? Clown with Twitter account say, do you have a grocery store in NC? Yes, I sell stocks. That is funny. I sell, I sell stocks. I buy them cheap and I sell them high, so I make money. This is my business. So grocery with the stocks. Just kidding. I know. Thank you very much. Here is Trump. I haven't seen him for a long time. How are you, Trump? Thank you very much for coming. So, as I told you, always try a lot of people think that, for example, you say investing is very, it is just easy. You buy something and you stay 10 years and then you make money. This is not true. This is not true. You see, for example, Giuseppini and Sears. I will give you I will give you something. Yes, Trump. I at the beginning of the thing, I spoke about the news about yesterday. For me, I don't watch news at all. I just in Facebook someone posted that Trump he is scared to be impeached, and he say the stock market will collapse and you become poor. All the Americans become poor, and he is doing a great job. I don't know. They say that he is the first president speaking about impeachment, because Obama, for example, I don't think he spoke about impeachment or he has problems. Okay, but Trump, no, listen. Trump has some what we call ideas, and he wants to practice them. His ideas, it's not from now. It is from when he was young. If you go to when he's 25, 22 years, 25, 30 years, he is the same guy. He's speaking about some ideas. And now when he is president, he tried to establish these ideas. Okay? It is just his ideas, and he wants to do them. Now, if he has some problems, I don't know. Because for me, I don't follow too much politics, and I don't want that these things, politics, will become go to Wall Street. Because Wall Street, they do whatever they want. Because the market, if it is going down, they make money. If the stock market is going up, they make money. So they don't worry about anything else. They don't care. Whatever is the market, they are making money. Okay? If the whole stock market is going down, they short the whole market. They don't care. And if the stock market is going down, they will make money. That's it. So why do you think that Wall Street will become scared? They are not scared of anyone. They do what they want to do. They make money. That's it. The people who lose, it is the people who are in the market. They risk their money, like investors, swing traders, day traders. All these people. Now there are other people who are investors, but they don't know they are investors. And they ask you, are you in the stock market? He say, no, I don't invest. I don't trade in the stock market. I say, do you have 401k? He say, yes, I have 401k. I say, you are in the market. How can you say to me you are not in the market? You are in the market. You are part of the market, and you get trapped. Because understand that 401k or any other thing, when you can't sell, because when you sell before 60, like 59, 60 months, 6 months, it means before 60, if you sell, you get a problem with tax and a penalty. And whatever you get from the stock market, you will get to be taxed according to your income. So it will be a big tax that year. Okay? So Trump said the market could drop and recovers as a Brexit. No. Trump, try to understand what I'm saying. Sometimes Republican and Democratic parties, when they want to make the stock market successful, they try to buy more stocks. Okay? So they incite people to buy more and more, invest more. So the whole market goes so good. So the people, they are happy with that. So they will be happy with the president. Okay? Like these years, the stock market is going up. Okay. But right now, if Trump is out of the president, or whatever happens to him, it might be the market go down for long. It will be a bearish year, for example, or a bear year. It could be. But don't say it is not a one news or 2 days or 3 days like Brexit, because this will affect a lot of people. But no one knows. Okay, No one knows. So it is only the days that are coming, and we will see. For me, I'm always ready to put stop loss to my stocks. If something happened bad, I will exit. I will not stay, and I will watch what's going on, because staying in a troubled market, sometimes it is too bad. But for investors, they are trapped. It means they stay for many years. Either the stock market go down or go up, but understand that sometimes they get hurt a lot. Okay? This is what happened. Now, Trump said, what's the difference between bear and crash? Do we have a signal now? I know that the market is always right. Now, the market doesn't say nothing right now. It's trading into a range. So there is no... Right now, when we say the stock market crash, it means there is a bear market. It means the whole year the market is going down, making new lows. This is when they say, but it is just words. When they say crash, it means it's going down heavily, and if it continues, it becomes a bear market that year. It could be 1 year, it could be 2 years, it depends. Okay? Because when the market is going down and down and down, people will buy stocks so cheap. Like what did happen in 2008. In 2008, after 1 year, the stocks were 50% cheap. A stock $200, it becomes 100. A stock 100, it becomes 50. A stock it is 50, it is $25. So it is an opportunity to buy, and when the market begins to go up, it will be so good those who buy at the bottom, because the market will never continue going down. It will go up again. Now, Francisco Mena, how are you, Francisco? Thank you very much for coming. He says, Trump tweets and damn thoughts are no longer catching the sentiments of traders anymore. Investing, just take it as a Trump command and continue investing. Now, listen. This news doesn't come... It means, yes, it's very good. It means I was looking today because of the tweets of the other day. For me, I just got it by chance. It means I don't follow politics. And then I see today the market is normal. There is nothing happened. But if this thing happened, the president has a problem and got impeached and taken out of the presidency, this will affect the market. Either a few days or a few months, no one knows. You will never know. So for me, I don't predict things. I see what's going on when I see the price. So saying that the investors continue investing and the other, it's not the investors who make the market. It is the Wall Street guys who make the market. If they can they make the market crash, they will do it. They have done it in February. In 7 days, they take, I don't know how many percentage of the market. It's gone, this money. It is in the pockets of Wall Street guys. And these guys, they don't invest and they don't do nothing. They just do one thing, they make money, and then it is something that it is planned most of the time. That's why we have the crash. And then they don't interfere anymore. For example, when you see the crash, it happens in a few days. And then when the crash is done, in this correction, that in first week of February, it is done. And then afterwards, the stocks go up and go down. It means the Wall Street guys, they are not playing anymore. They don't play. They take their money and that's it. Okay? So, You said Trump, Warren Buffett has more cash than ever right now. See, Warren Buffett uses dividend, okay, to live and to invest more and to invest more, to invest more. So you understand that he is just a person. He's not feeding 1 million people that he needs cash. He doesn't need no money because he has too much. So he doesn't care that much about this thing. Trump said before Trump get elected, the market was on range for 1 year. Now, you see, this is Wall Street guys when they want to show that, for example, Trump is a good president. They try to ask people to buy. They advertise a lot. They do a lot of advertisement, and all the people they come to buy. Oh, this year is a very good year to buy. Like the beginning of the year. If you can remember, December and January was so good in the stock market that I made a live before the market crash on the correction. I make a live and they give you solutions to the correction before it happens. It was a coincidence, yes. But I feel it. I feel there is something wrong. When you see a lot of advertisement in TV and they ask you to buy because it is a good year, this means there is something going on in the market. Okay? That's why December and January were so good in the market. And then we have a correction that makes the correction very, very bad, and they are very sad about this. So Wiseman said that Trump, those late shows are always making jokes about President Trump. No, you see, jokes are always done because of presidents, and this is everywhere. It's not because of America, but they do jokes about what they say or their actions, or it is just because he's a famous person, he's a public person, and people, they make fun of other people. That's in order to make money. These TVs are going to make money, so attract people to laugh and to do some stuff. So Clown with Twitter account said, is short float important to trade or make strategy, Kareem? Now, see, I am not with short float or high float or whatever. I am not interested in that. And I don't use it as my criteria. Never. For me, what I see is how the price move, what is the volume, because I don't use the volume to trade, but I just see if the stock will be manipulated easily. Okay? This is why I see the volume, but I don't trade the volume like day traders to see the volume and you buy because of the volume. I don't buy because of it. Okay? So short float or high float or something I don't use. That's why for me I can't make a strategy about something that has no results. Now you, for example, you can test and you can do hundreds of trades because of this short float or high float. You can do tests. If you find rules, you can put them in a strategy, and that's it. And if you make money from them, you continue to do so. But for me, I don't use that float. Okay, I use only the price and some other criteria that have no correction, have no relation with this thing. But politics can influence the market. Okay, and traders are always listening to news, whatever news, because with the news they can make a lot of money in short term, and it is a very good day. For example, a day that begins with it begins red. It means all the market is red. Most of the stocks are red. No, you take any stock, if it's going down, you short it, you can make money. So this is what the traders, they want more efficient trades where they can make money. Either the stock go down or go up, it doesn't matter. for them. They are not investors. Investors are looking only for stocks that go up. If stocks go down, they lose money. Okay? But day traders, they are not looking the same idea. It's just opportunities, it is just the news, it is just this. And we will never know what will happen in the market if there are news, political news or so. Maybe good news can make the market go up, but right now the stock market is still trending into a range. It means it doesn't show that it is a bull market or bear market yet, okay, in general. But understand that if you can say that the whole market, okay, that the whole market, there are some industries and sectors which are doing very good, okay, they are doing very good, and that's why they do better than the market. Because when you see the major indexes like the Dow Jones, S&P 500, Russell 2000, these are just general indexes of what's going on in the market. But industries and sectors can do better than those. Okay? So that's why some people, they buy sectors or industries. Now, last time in my subscription, in golden subscription and silver subscription, I explain sectors, how to trade sectors. I have done this. Now this weekend, I will do how to trade industries. Okay? How to trade them, it means I give examples and they give you the market, what is doing, and this is what I will do lessons for in the subscriptions. Now, the next week, if God wills, we try to do stocks from industries or whatever. So, as I told you before, it's always a good thing. In order to trade, there are many ways to trade. You can trade stocks, you can trade ETFs, you can trade whatever you want. And always, if someone tells you that, for example, ETFs are more secure, less risk, it's not true. It depends on which ETF, exchange traded fund, are you using. Now, one guy before, he comes here and he told us that he lost 90% of his money from an ETF. I say it's strange. I tell him, give me this ETF, because I don't know. For me, if you buy stocks, you can't lose 90% of your money in one day because of stocks. Because on ETF, no, it will never happen. Now, when I see, I find that what he is buying an ETF based on futures, on forex, on Bitcoin, or on options. Now, these are so risky trades. But a lot of people, they don't know what this ETF is tracking. It means what does it tracks, and this is a real problem. Okay. Now, for today, because of the Trump news yesterday about the tweets, and they say no, it's just the tweets. It's some people they ask him, and he said about his if he will be impeached from his presidency, the market will go down, the people will become poor, and he is explaining that it will be a terrible idea that the people who are against him about the market, and he say he is doing good in economy, in politics. It has his ideas, and each person has his own ideas, his own stuff, and you should always be careful of what's going on. But for me, I like to see the price. Everybody is talking. The news are always CNN, CNBC, Bloomberg, and all these channels that are specialized. They give specialized information about the stock market, about the other thing. Okay, it's just the news, and they like this because people, they like to know. But if you are not in the stock, for example, if I tell you, oh, Facebook has a gap down or a gap up or whatever, if you are not in that trade, this information is just entertainment. Understand that. And most of the people who go to TV is just for entertainment. Even if you are going to see stock market, okay, some people, they say to you, you must buy this stock because it is good. Others, they ask you to buy this mutual fund. Others, they ask you. So it's all the people who ask you to do something, okay? And because the people, they like to get this what we call tips or whatever, these TVs, they make a lot of money because of the people they are coming. Now suppose that the people don't go to these TVs, most of these TVs will die, and they go bankrupt. But they always try to entertain people with this stuff. And for me, I don't watch TV, I don't watch news, and I am not looking to know anything from the TV, because like in the stock market. Clown with Twitter account: is short float important to trade or make strategy, Kareem? Now you ask this, someone asked me the same question. It's the same question asked. Let's see who asked this same question. Okay, I just answered this question about short. Okay, I just answered this question about short float. Is short float important to trade or make a strategy, Kareem? I have just answered. Flamingo Row, thank you very much for coming, Flamingo Row. Thank you very much. And as Francisco Mena said, what would you consider a good weekly % return for a day trader? Now listen. You are asking, like, how much fish a fisherman catch in a week. So it depends. It depends from a trader to another trader. Now, when you say % return, okay, it depends on the person, how much money he has. Because if you have 10,000 and you make, let's say, 10%, okay, you are making 10% for this 1 week. You are making, for example, $1,000 in a week. But sometimes a day trader makes some losses. Okay, so try to understand. This is what I want to tell you, Francisco Mena, that trading, swing trading, is a business. You can make a lot of money in 1 week, and the other week you will make less money, or you don't make money, or you lose money. This is what happens always in trading, in general in trading. Okay, so don't try to make day trading or swing trading, you make it as a job, as if you make many hours and you make such a percentage or such money. Okay, and if you have 10% of $100,000, you can make more money than someone who has $10,000 with 10%. Okay, so for me, I can't give you a number because I don't know. It depends on the person, his experience, what is he doing. But understand that the people who are doing leveraged, they can make a lot of money. Leveraged. For example, people who are making doing futures, they are doing, for example, forex. These, because they put little money and they can make a lot of money compared to their money. But it is for professional people who are in the market and they have money. Some days they lose money, but some days they can make a lot of money. That's why when people who are doing day trading, if they are so good, they should go mostly, if they have not a very, very large account, they go to what we call futures and forex. It's the same thing. It means, although they are different because it's a different market, but the game of trading is the same. Okay? And understand that if you are in futures, if you are in forex, you don't have any rule. So you short, you go up with whatever money you have. So you don't have, because in stocks they will block you from doing certain trades because you trade a lot or something. When you are in futures, it is more freedom. So if you are a good trader and you want to try and you have a grasp of day trading, you should change to futures or you go to forex in order to have more opportunities to make more money with less money, because they are leveraged 50% or 50x or 100x or whatever. It is leveraged products. That's why you can make a lot of money. And it is all fake thing, because when you buy, for example, commodities, when you buy coffee or you buy gold or you buy whatever you buy, all this stuff, okay, is just fictitious. You are not buying cows or gold, or you are not buying anything. It's just fictitious things, but the people, they can make a lot of money. Flamingo said, what is accumulated profit brought forward in the report? Will this amount be available in third and fourth quarter report? Accumulated profit. Yes. No, are you speaking about the profits the company make? Now, in order to make you easy, Flamingo, to understand this, I will just go and explain this very shortly. So let's see. Now, so let's say a company XYZ or XZY, just another company. It has quarter 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. These are 4 quarters. So each company, what they do, they announce how much they make. Let's say, I will give you an example. Let's say $500 million. This is 2 billion 500 million. Now, second quarter, they have done 2 billion 700 million. This is billion, this is million. 2 billion 900 million. This is a mid-cap company. It means medium company. Okay, this is billion, this is million. And let's say they make $3 billion here. Now, each quarter when it ends, the company, they announce how much they make, and they file and they send information so it is available. But they will not give you, see, let's say we are here, we are in first quarter. Now let's say this is January, February, March. Now this is March. Okay? January, February, and March. 3 months. This is the quarter, 3 months. Now, if they announce they file, it means they give you the earnings. This is the earnings or profits. They can't give you the second month because it's not coming yet. They don't know how much. The third, the fourth. But this is old. Let's say now this is let's say they say the second one, and now we don't know the third and the fourth. We don't know them. So it's impossible to know how much they make, this company, in the third and the fourth, because we are not yet in the fourth and the third and the fourth. This is future. Okay, this is the future. This is the future. No one knows how much money the company is going to get about their business and so on. Okay, so please, if you have more questions, please ask, because this is what I understood you ask for. So the company always announce, and you find this filing, you find it either in the company or any website. It will give you, or the exchange, like NASDAQ, for example, NASDAQ, or New York Exchange. You go to nasdaq.com or nyse.com, and you will find any company. You will find the announcement and the filings, and you find all the information. Okay, so this is in general what will happen. So I don't know if it's if it is Fleming, if it is this what you are asking for. Okay. Francisco Mina said, I am averaging 1 week, which translates to about a 50% year. The 1 week is achieved with a very little risk, and when I try to get risky, greedy, I end up losing money. Yes, but understand that you are not always getting 1%. You can in 1 week get 5%. And listen, it depends on what you are doing. Are you a day trader? If, for example, a day trader, so maybe let's say in one week you get, for example, you do 5 trades. Let's say you get 10%. Okay, but the next week you lose 2%. Just an example, okay, or 1% or 5%. So the idea of something that it is always the same, this is a false idea. And you, since you are trading, you will know that it is not always the same thing. If in one day you can make 5%, why not? Why you should only make 1%, and you stop and you say, oh, it is my 1%. What if the next trade you lose money? Okay, so this depends on you, on how you are trading, but it is not something static. Because you are doing a business, you are trading, you will never know how much you will make. Now you can know how much you can lose, afford to lose. This is when you use a stop loss, you know how much you lose, but how much you make, it's impossible to know. Okay. It doesn't work. It doesn't work the same as something static, 1%, and then you will have 50% or 52%. Now I'm asking you a question: are you getting, for example, last year, did you get 50%? If you see the weeks, you will find them different weeks, so they are not. Now, when you say greedy, it depends on how the trades are, how the trades are. Oh, you got 62%. That's very good. It's very good. If you are good at day trading, you can continue with that. Okay, you continue with day trading because you are good at day trading and you don't want to do swing trading or okay. So if you are doing something good like day trading, you should continue with that. Okay, you don't need to go to swing trading or you go to investing if you are so good. Francisco Mene said, I am doing day trading. I got 62% and 1% is a safe number. Now 1%, it means in each trade to get this 1% you are going to do scalping or what? Are to doing 0.30% in one trade and you do 0.70%. Now I don't believe in these things. You tell me what you are going to tell, but this very low risk, you can do very low risk. Yes, you put your stop loss tight and you just don't stay that much in the trade. Yes, you can do that. If you have big money, if you have big account, you can make more money. Now let's see another question about Wiseman said, if someone has, how many he said, $5 million as capital, but is of a professional swing trader, is it dangerous to pull all that capital towards swing trading only, or should they put some money towards other things also? Now listen, it depends on the person, what is his objective. Now for me, $5 million, you can put some money for long investment, companies that you know, that you search for, you put your money there as long investment because it will be going up and down slowly. It's not volatile. And you can put some money to do swing trading. It is also long trades, like a few days, few weeks, few months. You can do that also. It depends what is your goal, and you can see which is doing better. If you are good at investing, you can put more money at investing. And the good thing about investing, I'm telling you, because almost all the people who have big money, what they do is they buy, they don't buy very volatile stocks. They buy stocks that give dividend. Now let's say, for example, if you have, for example, 5 million and you put it in stocks that give dividend, few stocks. Don't put 200 stocks, or no. You should put it. You see, Warren Buffett has I don't know how many billions dollars. He has only 49 stocks. Okay, so if you succeed in some stocks and they have dividend, you will have an income from dividend, and you will pay less tax, and you will be like the rich that I always talk about. They get a lot of money from dividend, but they will not take out money out of their account and they invest it again. And the tax for dividend is so cheap. That's why the rich, they have tax breaks, which is good for them. This is politics. That's why the wealthy and the rich, they are so good in not giving too much money from what they get. That's why, for example, Warren Buffett, he's not paying as much as someone. He said one time that his secretary is paying more money than him. Now, more money, it doesn't mean the amount. It means the tax percentage. Understand that, for example, dividend is only I think 16% tax. Since you have no job, those people who have too much money, since they have no jobs, they have businesses, they have all stocks putting in their account, so they get tax breaks, and this is very good. So the thing that you put at risk, it should be less, except when you are good at the trading and each year you are making a very good money. That's the good thing. Now, a clown with Twitter account says, I am looking to sell my Camry to make my account bigger. Do you recommend that? No, I am not. See, I don't give advice selling your car. You don't sell. I don't know. If you want to sell it, sell it. What's this Camry? It is $200,000 or $1 million that you are selling. So I don't have no answer to this. If you don't like it, you sell it. If you like it, you keep it. I don't know. How do you go to your job? Trump said, Karim, are you consistent making money at the market? Yes. For many years, from 2011 until now, I am always green on my money. This is because I do risk management. You should do a good risk management to your money. So you should be very, very aware about the risk. Whatever risk you enter, you should know what is the consequences, because it is in your hands. It is in your hands. That's why I make training level 8, how to minimize risk and maximize profit, and I will show some techniques in order to make your account better and better and better. Okay, if you for example you go and buy options 20,000 or 30,000, you buy calls, for example, and you think that the stock will gap up and tomorrow it will gap down, this 20,000, 30,000 is gone. It's gone, and it is no more. It's gone. So that's why you should know about your risk. Okay, so you shouldn't okay, so it depends. Now, Francisco said, on a red day I scalp, on a green day I look for breakouts. Yes, you can do whatever you want. If you want to scalp or to do day trading, whatever you want. Trump said 8,000 in 2004. Bill Muya or Muja, hi Mr. Karim, what steps you would take if you were starting trading today? Thank you. Now, listen, trading, you should just know what you are doing. So you should learn techniques. You should learn what is the thing that you want to do. Are you going to do day trading or swing trading, or what is the thing that you are going to do? Because they are different. Now, if you are interested, you can just go to my website and take the first training, which is training level 1, and you just get to know my strategies. Okay? And another thing, in order to start trading, you should have some money. You open an account, and if the account, it has like what we call if it has a virtual account, you can begin with virtual account, and you just see the orders, how to buy, how to sell. You ask questions, and then when you see that you can handle that, you can begin taking the training, and then you begin to trade. Understand that it takes time to be profitable and to make money, so you should need to work on that, because practice is king. It's not just to know the information, but you should practice it, okay, in order to get this thing. And you can begin at any time you like, even if you don't have money, and you open an account with virtual account, and you begin just without trading. You can put money into your account, and you just don't trade. Okay, So you just begin like this. You put some money, because a broker, it is like a bank. It means when you put money, even you can have interest rate if you want. Some people, they give 1% or 1.5% or 2, I don't know, interest rate. You can begin with that if you like to, and or you can just put your money and don't touch it, because the broker can't touch your money and he can't push you to trade. You can't. So you can just begin slow. Begin slow, study the material, practice. When you feel comfortable with trading, you just begin. Okay? Now, Trump said, can you swing for a few days in interactive brokers? It's so cheap, I am gonna to be active with them. No, interactive brokers has nothing to do with what you do. Why you say this broker? In a broker, you can do whatever you want. Few days, a few weeks, few months, you do whatever you want. No one will stop you or will say to you, no, don't do that. Okay? So, when you say it is so cheap, what do you mean by so cheap? If you are thinking about commission, which is by shares, you do commission by shares. If you are buying big stocks, yes, it will be cheap. But if you are buying smaller stocks with 1,000 shares, 2,000 shares, if you do the shares, you buy by shares, it will be expensive. So it depends what you are doing. And most of the time, interactive brokers, most of the time, is for day traders, because they will charge you if you don't trade that much, or the bid and the ask, they will charge you if you don't trade that much. They have some plans. You should exceed that amount of money in your trading. So if you are going to be active and you have a lot of money, interactive brokers could be good for you. Okay? So Trump, you try to see the good thing or the bad thing of any broker, because brokers are different and each broker has something else. Okay? So thank you very much for this live session. Understand that tomorrow we have no live session for tomorrow, Saturday, because most of the time I do it on Saturday. So I have something to do on Saturday. That's why I want to do it today. And thank you very much for coming. I see a lot of people asking a lot of questions and sharing their information. And this is a very good thing to share information and to so Trump, you say question. What's your question? Okay, so to share information and to ask questions and to get your opinions, which is very good to share opinions, because when you share your opinion, you share your information, it will be very good for all the people. Okay. Thank you very much, very wise man. So we are in 2 hours and 3 minutes, and please, if you have one question or two, I can stay more to help you answer these questions. Trump has said, has put question mark. I don't know why he means by question mark. Which is better, driving a cab or trading stocks? They are the same. They are the same. If you don't know how to drive, you will have an accident. Okay? If you don't know how to trade, you will have an accident also and you lose money. That's the same thing. That's the thing. And hope you don't have a serial killer when you are driving with you are taking someone who is a serial killer, and you will be the dead end for you. So VJK say, do you have anything to say about the Indian markets? So I am sorry, I am not aware of all the markets of the world, because if I don't trade other kind of markets. Okay, like Indian market or England market or French market or Australian market or whatever market. I am not trading that, but you can use my techniques. VJ, you can use my techniques and you will see what where is your your market. You can for example, VJ, you can send me an email about the indexes charts, and I will look and I will tell you how your market is doing. It is just because of the price, because our market, we have a correction in February and we are still in this correction. The market is trending into orange and there is no new information. This is what we are in 5 or 6 months from February to now. It's like 7 months. Okay, so for your market, I don't know if you are in a bull market or bear market. I have no idea. I didn't see. So Trump said, do you focus on 30-40 stocks or IPOs? No, whatever stock I will do. If it is $10, $50, $70, it doesn't matter. The thing that it matters is it's going up, yes or no? Are you going to make money from it, yes or no? This is what is the most important thing. But if you are looking for smaller stocks, most of the time stocks, when they begin small. They don't begin so big. They begin at 20, 30, 40, 50. It depends on the stocks. So if you are trading, this depends also on how much money you have. If you have just 10,000, you are not going to buy $100 stocks, $200. This is not a good idea, because your account will be stagnating. You will be making no real money. Okay, so that's why if you are, for example, having like when you say 30 or 40, what if a stock, it is a very well-known company and it begins with $10? You don't buy it until it reaches $30 and then you buy it after 1 year or 2 or 3. So all these are opportunities in the market. Okay, whenever you see an opportunity, it goes with your criteria. If you are following my criteria, it's very easy. You know that. If you have your own way of doing business, of trading or of swing trading, it's okay. The only thing is you can make money. So it says, Trump said, do you buy only IPOs at all-time high, or do I short all at all high time? No, I will not give you this, because this is part of my training. I can't give you explanations of how I trade. This is part of the training. Now, when you take the training or you take subscription and then you ask me questions, I will answer you according to my training and according to what I do. Because what I train people to do, I will do it. I don't do the opposite. So for me, for example, I don't sell short in swing trading. I don't do it. Okay? If you want to do it, it's your problem. Because sometimes we have big surprises and you can lose a lot of money. Okay? Or when you say IPOs, all right. Now, IPOs, it depends on how many years. Because when you say an IPO, a company that it is 10 years in the market, it is called an IPO. Because it's just new. When the company is 20 years, 25 years, 30 years, it become older and becomes more stable. And now it's not called anymore IPO because it's big, all the people know it. IPOs are just a few years, the first 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. These companies that are just new to the stock market. If it is growing so good, it means there is a potential that this company becomes bigger and bigger and bigger. Because they will add more shares and the company becomes bigger and bigger because of the earnings. That's why the companies, they go to the market, to the public, to become public. Because the people, they give more money and investors, they invest. And the stock price will going more up and up and up. Vijay said, we are having a great bull run. in India. You mean in India, which is very good. We have a very good market until February. 1 year and 7 months, our market was so good, but from the correction February to now, 7 months or 8 months, 7 months nearly, the market is just not doing so good. Trump said, is grocery store good business in North Carolina? I don't know. I have no idea about. I know grocery stores in stock market, what they are doing, I know. Whatever company is. But doing grocery, selling vegetables, ask someone who is selling vegetables on forums or Facebook. Ask them what is the good business. I have no idea about vegetable and fruit. I don't do that. Trump said, so Facebook will last only another 10 years. CEO is dumping so heavily and the sheeps are buying more. No one knows. It's not because we have a bad earning that it means that Facebook will die after 5 years or 10 years. It doesn't mean that. Okay? No one knows what Facebook will be. Maybe Facebook will add other services like Google. Okay, they add more services and they have more customers and they have more money. So no one knows. It's the small companies that we have doubt in them, like Twitter, for example, or Snapchat, or these small companies that they don't make that much money. These are the dangerous thing. Okay, it can grow good, it can collapse. So it depends on the short sellers, it depends on the earnings, it depends on a lot of stuff. Trump said, how do you recommend buying Facebook, which has a big gap down? I don't recommend anything. So Trump, I have strategies. Now, when you follow me on the strategies, for example, the golden subscription, I give information how to deal with Facebook, Twitter, Apple, and the other stocks. And I give weekly search. I give information, okay, and how to deal with these stocks, how to deal with them, or any other stock. If someone asks me, he is interested in the stock and he wants to buy, I will give him my opinion according to my training, and I give him the training to study more and more. And understand that there is no assured trade. So when you want to do a trade, you risk your money. So you should put stop loss and try to be always protective to your money. That's what the thing is doing. Trump said, what if the government shut Facebook down? It involves in the election. Now this I don't know if they give a verdict about Facebook, Zuckerberg. I have no idea. Did they get a verdict about the judge? I don't know. I don't follow that much. But for me, I understand that they will not shut down like this. It's the whole world. It's the whole world using Facebook. How can you shut Facebook? Stop saying something like that. But it can be fined by the government, yes. And this will affect traders or investors, yes. But it's not to shut down, okay? It's not to shut down. Trump said the mutual funds aren't interested in Facebook anymore. Now this you say it yourself. This information you said it to yourself. If mutual funds are not interested in Facebook, Facebook is very productive. It means it makes money each year, and each year is better than the other year. How can you say mutual funds, they don't sell because of the news? The news is Wall Street. What they say, what they do is Wall Street who do the news. They come, they short the stock, they take their money and they exit the trade. This is traders, not mutual funds. Mutual funds, they don't do that. If they want to take money from Facebook, the Facebook will be in a downtrend. But Facebook was so good in many years. Where do you see a downtrend for Facebook? There is no. So try not to just get an opinion about Facebook. In the future, yes, if there is a downtrend and the stock is losing money, understand, yes, it could be that thing and it could be correct. But right now, it is not. I don't see it right now. Said Facebook will die soon because it's only for kids. Most Africans don't like it. No, man. See, all the people in the world, all the business of the world has a Facebook page. You are wrong. Maybe you are not. You are maybe you are going to kids and to be friends with kids. I don't know how old are you, but all the people are there. I see old people who are 85, 90, 100 years, and they have a Facebook page. They get to know Facebook and they are interacting with their friends. How can you say for kids? Facebook is not for kids. Facebook is for everybody. You find the young, you find the old, and you find businesses, you find everything, and it is expanding more and more and more. It's something that has never happened. Twitter, for example, yes. Twitter has limited users. It's not like Facebook. Facebook has more. And if it succeeded in the video ads that they are doing, they will be against YouTube. If they succeed, Facebook will take a lot of money from YouTube, from Google, it means. They are experimenting that. And believe me, if, for example, for me, I am with YouTube right now, okay? But if Facebook is making good opportunities, I will make videos for Facebook. Okay, so it's opportunities only. Said Facebook CEO only suck money, no dividend, not growth anymore. No, Facebook now in these years it needs its money. It's a growth stock, so it doesn't give dividend. But the dividend is taken from the price itself. So it's the same thing. So it is your cake. They take part of the cake and they give it to you and you say this is dividend. That's it. So for investors, most of the investors, they don't buy Facebook. It's just because it doesn't give dividend. Because most of the rich and the wealthy rely on the dividend thing. So you understand? That's the thing. Now, Trump, you have just ideas about Facebook, and for me, you are wrong. You say it doesn't attract. It has 3 billion or 4 billion users. How can it doesn't attract? I don't know. Now, you say Facebook lost credibility when it was spying on always. No, they don't spy. They use the information, the ads. It's the same as Google. For example, you have a business. You want to do an advertisement. You say, for example, I want just people who are aged from 20 to 30. He will give you that option, but it doesn't spy. It takes the information and it gives them for ads. This is what Google do, and this is what the advertisers do. Okay, so you have some wrong ideas. I'm trying just to explain to you what's going on. Okay? Now in politics, if some people use in politics, it depends on the business itself. Okay? Because when you want to add, you can add whatever you like. You pay for ads. For example, you go right now to Facebook and you pay ad for your page. You can do ads. What is the problem with that? There is no problem. No. Facebook is not helping any enemies. Don't watch too much TV and entertainment, because this is just what the people say or the media, but it's not. How many positions you have at a time? Now this depends. I can have 8 to 12 positions. Depends. If I have very long positions, I can have big positions, and my account will be with few positions. Depends on where I am and about the opportunities that I have in the market. Say it's a shame that Facebook part of the now. Facebook is part of the S&P 500 because it is a company that it is successful. If Facebook becomes so big, it can go to the Dow Jones. It can go in the future if it succeed to make more money, and because it's all about money. Okay, so I think it's time to end up this session. So please, anyone who have questions, please send me an email. And tomorrow there will be no live for tomorrow because I did it today. And hope I meet you. Thank you very much, Trump, and thank you for your opinions. But for Trump, for me, I have different opinions than you because I know the business, ad business. Facebook is the only challenger to Google. Okay, that's the good thing. The MD Trader, how are you? You come late, MD Trader. Hello, Karim, how are you? What do you think of the energy sector? It seems bearish to me, but waiting for some information. Now, energy sector, see, the MD Trader. If you are a golden subscriber, I put last week, I put lessons about sectors, how to trade them, and I show examples. I don't know if you are into a golden subscription or you are in the silver subscription. So please, I will show you right now energy sector, but for the lessons, I have them into golden subscription. Let's see. We go to what is it called? Energy sector. I don't know. I don't know the name, but I will put it. Let's see. Energy. Now let's see the energy. Yes, it is like the market. What's this here? Yes, this is where the market has crashed here. From here, it goes up, it goes down, goes up, it goes down. So it is still, it's better than the market, but it is still trending into a range. So you will never know. But see, I'm telling you something about this. The MD Trader, last week I have made, why I have made sectors and compare them to the general market, like Dow Jones. Why I did that? Because I will show you what are the sectors that are better than the general market. Because the Dow Jones is the general market, okay? Like S&P 500 is the general market for some stocks. The S&P, the Russell 2000, the general market. These are the indexes. Now, sectors are small parts of the indexes. Some sectors are good, are better. Some sectors are good. Now, for me, I have done lessons and I give examples last week. If you are in a golden subscription or the other subscription, you will see the videos and you will see examples and you can search by yourself for others. Okay? And I will show you how to trade them. This is a very long trades, like 6 months, 1 year, 2 years. So if you succeed in one, you just let it go, and it will be a very good a long trade. Now, Trump stock said AL will replace Facebook. Okay. So can you tell me what is this AL company? What's the name of the company? Is it the same as social media? Because artificial intelligence, yes, but is it a company that will challenge Facebook? Is it a company or is it an app, or what is it? Artificial intelligence. So I don't understand what you say. Is it a stock in the stock market, a company, or it is just the idea of artificial intelligence? Well, what's the relation with artificial intelligence with Facebook? Facebook is a social. It means the people, they come, they have friends, they have businesses, and they... Near future? Yes, I know. But what is it? Is it a company? Do you know a company that it is doing artificial intelligence and it is successful like Facebook? What is this? What is this company? Because you are speaking about an idea. You are not speaking about company or about something that makes the business. Okay, let's go to other questions. Vijay say, I think you should invest in the Indian market. It is just a suggestion. Yes, it is a good suggestion. I will check your market and see what's going on there. Okay, I will check that. Do you have only one index or many indexes? I will check that. Trump said even the owner of Tesla deleted his Facebook page. It doesn't matter, you know. What Tesla has done, it doesn't mean okay, it doesn't mean that he is right or wrong. I see Tesla page. It's not deleted. Why you say it is deleted? It says Tesla Motors 123 likes, and I see the page right now. So I see the page. Tesla Motors. So why do you say it's challenging Facebook? You are wrong. You don't know what you are to. Oh, okay. So you say Facebook is going back to 40. Oh, it's okay. Okay. What is it for you? If Facebook goes up or goes down, what is for you, Trump? If you are shorting Facebook and you think it will be going to 40, that's good for you. You can make money from it because you have a good idea. But if you are just, oh no, see, when you say nobody likes Facebook, Facebook is successful. That's why some people, they hate it. It is successful. And for me, I'm telling you, I was maybe the only one who likes Facebook from the beginning. Where the people, analysts, say Facebook will be bad and it's going up from $45, it will be going to $5 or $2. I said it will go to $100, and all the people were against me. They were watching that video, but right now it is the case. Now, if you trade Facebook and you lost money, and this is not you go and you rent on Facebook, because it is not Facebook who is doing this. It is the Wall Street guys. They short the stock because of the news. It doesn't mean that Facebook is a bad thing. But this is your opinion. I understand now that you don't like it. So you can short it if you want, and you make a lot of money if it's going to $40, as you said, which is really good. Now, what if Facebook will come back again and go to 500 or 1,000 in a few years? What will you say? You say all the people like it, but it goes up, so you will be wrong. Vijay say one index mainly. NSE, National Stock Index. Thank you very much. I will check that, Vijay, and I will tell you my opinion next time. And please, I will announce always. I will announce by a YouTube video. I will announce if there is Friday or Saturday because I don't know. But I most of the time I do it on Saturday. Francisco Mena said Tesla's owners are the investors. No, see, Tesla or any other business, okay, if the people, they like the business, they invest. They don't sell, like Amazon, for example, Google, okay, they like the stock, they like what they do, and they invest and they stay the whole life. That's a good thing. If you like it, okay. Francisco said the CEO is just tired of dealing with corporate politics and wants to go private. Yes, you can. There are some companies, when they go private, they don't share their financial information to the public. You will never know how much they make. You will never know other kind of information. If they change directors, they will not tell you. So that's the good thing about private. Private, no one will ask you how much money you have, or how much money you make, or how many people you have. It's private. But when it is public, it goes to the public. It means everybody will see it. Everybody has an opinion. Everybody can be against or for, and it can go to politics also, because cars industry is a very, very big industry. And Tesla is a leading in electric cars. So if they succeed, they will make a lot of money, as they are making now. Okay? No, it's not. It's not. Investors, they just. Now, some investors, if you want to stay with a private company, yes, you have the right. I think you have the right to not to sell your shares to them. You still be because your stock will be, the share will be in another market. So your stock always be there. But it is not public. It means people, they can't buy and sell. Only the owners, the shareholders, all the people who own. Now, for example, if you have a stock and it becomes private, if you don't have that much thing, I think they will give you option to stay or to leave. But most of the people of the companies, they sell everything. They give the money and they will be alone. They will have only their shares, no public shares. Okay. So, and this is something related to rules and to, I don't know how this works, but if you are interested and you are in this stock and it will become private, you should ask before. Trump said, but in the private market, people wouldn't pay 300 a share. Maybe in public market will go to 4,000. No, they pay. They pay because they know it's a very, very good market and they can get dividend much higher. They can get profits from the market, from the company, because you become the real owner. You have more advantage when you are private to make money than when you are because it's profits. It's not the stock itself, it's the profit that the company will make. They will give you dividend, or they give you a sharing plan, or they give you something. This money is only for the shareholders or the people who work for the company. That's why you can make a lot of money. So this is complicated, and for me, I am not. I don't know what will happen and how things work. So the media will explain everything if there is such thing. Francisco Mina said Facebook is currently considering between 170 and 184. If you don't like Facebook, that it is a personal choice. I don't care about the company as long as I make money. Yes, this is the good thing. If you are making money, it doesn't matter which is company. I don't care. Facebook or Twitter, why I hate a company, I have no relation with it. Why I hate it or love it. If it makes me money, I love it. It's very good for me. If I want to begin to lose, I will just sell it and buy another company. That's trading. Who cares? Facebook should test resistant at 170. My guess would be it will go bullish. Now, listen, bullish or bearish, this is the future will tell us. And all the companies, they go through earnings, they go through gap up, gap down. You see some companies, they go a lot of gap downs, but when the company begin to make money, it will begin to have a reverse, and it will have gap ups, and the people will come. It depends on the map of the stock markets change daily. So there is no like a USA surface or map. It is good for 300 years or 400 years, and it will stay like this. So in stock market, the market it changed, the chart changes every day, every second. And a good stock may be going down, a bad stock will be going up. New companies, they come, and it's always the same thing. Okay? So, Muhammad Ibrahim said, do you believe in crypto trading? No, crypto trading, it's just currency trading. It's just you go long and you sell short. This is like any other trade. But it is leveraged. Understand that it is leveraged. It means you can make a lot of money and you can lose a lot of money. So it is leveraged. So it is not for beginners. If you are a beginner and you begin to trade, you sell short, or if you don't know how things work, you will lose a lot of money. It's like currency pairs in forex. It's the same as futures. It's always the same. Okay? So when you say you believe, no, this is just a trading. I don't believe in anything. If you are a good trader, you can make money in whatever you go. Stocks, currency pairs, crypto, options, futures, wherever you go, you can make money. Even bonds, if you are good, you can make money. So it doesn't, these are just products that you use in order to make money. Does it matter? No, it doesn't matter. If you are good at day trading, you can go to futures. Okay? You can go to commodities, and you can make a lot of money if you are good. It is more, you can make more money than stocks, because stocks are not leveraged. Stocks, they move, and you see how do they move. It's not leveraged. But for example, futures, it is leveraged, so you control a lot of money with small money. But your money will be wiped out in a few hours. 2,000, 5,000, 6,000 you have. If you are not a good trader, you can lose that much. So you should be a good trader to go to that once. Okay? Clown with Twitter account, what's speculation? Give an example as a stock. No, listen, I will explain what does it mean, speculation and prediction. Now, prediction is, I ask you, what do you think about Facebook? It will go up or go down? Oh, you see, it goes down because it has a gap down, because people hate it or something like that. Now, speculation is you know something, and this thing, you base your trade on it. Okay? For example, Google when it says it will buy YouTube. Some people think that, for example, Google will have millions and millions of users and it can put their ads there and it can make a lot of money. So YouTube now is making more money than it was private. You see that? This is called speculation. It means you have an information and you trade because of that information. This information is true, but the result, it's not true. You will never know. So that's why some people do speculation. For example, they speculate that the market will collapse because Donald Trump, our president, will be impeached. He will be out of office, and he will get out of the office. So this, if you believe in it, you can short the whole market, and if the market is going down, you can make money. That's what we mean by speculation. Speculation is based on something you know, and it is true. It's not prediction. You don't predict anything. You know something. That's why Google is becoming bigger and bigger and bigger after they bought YouTube, because he uses YouTube to put his ads, and he will make more and more money. And YouTube now is the first in the world, like in a video platform. It is the first, because we have a lot of users, we have a lot of people who watch. So Google put the ads there and they make a lot of money. This is called speculation. Francisco Mena said, Djellala, but you are right. Wall Street controls, manipulates the market. Yes, this is true. But when you search who are this Wall Street, you don't find them. They are just traders, but they have billions of dollars, okay? And they do whatever they want in the market because it's freedom. Now if you go and you short sell a stock, can someone say to you, no, don't do that? You can do whatever you want. That's why they can do whatever they want. You can do whatever you want. But because they are big, they can influence the market. If you see, for example, the market in a few days or few weeks, if there is a problem with the president, you will see that the stock may be collapsing. This is because of the news. And Wall Street takes this advantage to go and short the whole, and we have another correction, and we have a bear market. And they take a lot of money from the market. This is what will happen, and this is something that we see. Francisco Mena said, when we were collapsing in 2008, the government intervention money to banks helped those guys manipulate something that's extremely real. Real estate collapse, get out of hand. Yes. And the funny thing, I'm telling you the funny thing, maybe some people, they don't know. When the government helps Bank of America, the government put a lot of money. After a few years, Warren Buffett, he comes and he buys Bank of America. He buys a part of. Now he is successful because he uses some speculation information. Since the government has a lot of money and she put this money into Bank of America because it was collapsing, the stock goes to $3. It was $50 or $65 or $46. It goes to $3. So the government help. Because it is a big bank, they help them with money. And then Warren Buffett comes at the end and he buys Bank of America, and now it is good. Now it is, I think it's 36 or 37, and it was only $3. So he make money because of this speculation. That's why I'm trying to just explain speculation. Vijay said, in your trading history, how many crashes have you witnessed? Now, I have seen corrections. Like in 2016, the pre-exit, crash of 2 days. I have seen it and I have make videos, and the day where the stock market is going up again, I make a video and I say it is a buy. This is just the news. And I don't remember a lot of, but understand that sometimes we have crashes that happen to the stocks. It doesn't happen to the whole market. So it depends where you are. Understand, for example, a pre-exit news, there is only one sector that is going up, which is utilities. No one has shorted utilities, so the stocks have been going up. So something happened in the market. Vijay say, are there signs before the crash that we can look out for? No, the stock will be collapsing each day. And you will see, the first day you will see it, because it will be a high percentage in the market collapsing. And it can continue many days. Like if you see the correction of February that I showed and I explained. Okay? You can see that and how it works. At least you have an idea how things work. But understand that our market is a free market. Anything can happen. Anything can happen in our market. But I don't know about India. Maybe India, they have some rules, because some markets in the world, they don't let the market go up or down 10%. They stop it. But in our market, it's a free market. You can't stop the market. If it's going down, it can go down wherever it wants. Tesla said, Wall Street is everywhere, moving tools to make an action. Is that right? Yes. But understand that these people are unknown, and they are, all the people are free. They have billions of dollars. They can do whatever they want, and they do it in once. So say it is manipulation or conspiracy or theories. I don't know. It's just people, they talk. Because you should accept whatever in the market. You can't argue with the market. If today the market is down, it is down. You can't argue with it, and you say why it is down, or why it is up. No, it's just you waste your time. Now you say Tesla, you say Warren Buffett is part of Wall Street. No, he is not. Listen. In 2008, he lost 50% of his stock, Berkshire. 50%. Now, if he is Wall Street, he can put some billions and he short the market again. He can short the market, but he didn't do that. Warren Buffett, he didn't short. Okay, because he is scared of losing too much money. Because sharks in the market, they are bigger than him, and they can eat him alive. And he's better looking for companies for, as he said, 20 years investing than to look for a shorter trade. He doesn't like to trade. And he's looking for dividend. So this is what his aim. So he doesn't, and believe me, if he makes money from stock appreciation, from a trade, he will pay too much tax. These wealthy are very stingy. They don't want to pay any money like tax. They pay only dividend, which is the cheapest tax in the stock in the whole America is dividend. There is no other cheap thing. So understand that. So Warren Buffett is not a Wall Street guy. He can influence the market, yes, but in the right way, because he buys too much. And when he buys, things go up. So it's very good. It's very good for the market. Tesla say, why a lot of people in YouTube are pushing that dollar with collapse and excess debt with cause crisis? What reasons of gold? Now listen. People, they just repeat what the other people are saying online. So the people are free to say whatever they want. They link the stock market to the dollar, to the gold, to the thing, but sometimes it doesn't work. So it is just some people who are explaining things, and some people are watching too much, and this is the problem, because you get a lot of entertainment when you see, you think about gold, about debt, about crisis, and politicians, they always speak, they explain things, but it doesn't mean that in real business, especially stock market. Listen, if they speak about the real market, it's okay. But stock market, no. Stock market is a hidden thing. No one knows what's going on until you see it. Okay? Now, for me, when I say that the stock market will collapse in 27th of January, do I know that that the stock market will have a correction in February? No, because I did the live solutions to correction. I do that live, and all the people begin to ask, and I say, what if the market collapse? We begin explaining. I begin explaining a lot of things, and then after Tuesday, the stock market will begin to do the 1 week correction. It is just a coincidence. I don't know that the market will collapse or whatever. Tesla said Warren Buffett is worth $130 billion. Which shark is bigger than him? No. Now, 130 billion, understand that Warren Buffett, he has a corporation. It means he has friends who have part of the part. It's not all his money. So you should see Berkshire Hathaway, you should see the main shareholders. It's not only him by himself. So I don't know exactly how he has his own money. But Berkshire Hathaway, I think it is more. It is more than 130 billion. I don't know how much it is. So if you want to, you can just dig into Berkshire Hathaway shareholders, and you see how much more shares they have and how much shares he has. Okay? And you say, who is bigger than him? Now, the biggest people than him is the people who do the correction for the whole billion. Do you know how many billions are there in the market? Who can do the correction? Because Warren Buffett doesn't sell short. Investors, they don't sell short. So those small people that you see, they do more than anyone else in the market. Their influence is so big. Because ask yourself, who are these short sellers who take 1,000 or 2,000 billion dollars from the market in 1 week? Who? Can you see how much money is lost from the market? Who takes this money? It is those people. I'm telling you, they are bigger than anyone else in the market. They can influence the market, good or bad. And when they sell short, they will buy back. It means they are not staying in the market just few days, and they stop. They take their profit, and they are happy now having some vacations. That's it. So who are these people? No one knows. No one knows, and no one will know. And even if they know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Hedge funds, big traders, billionaires, you will never know. Okay? So it's nearly 3 o'clock. Thank you very much. We have a very good discussion about Warren Buffett and about all this stuff. So I think it's the end of this session. We are in 3 hours right now, 2 hours and 54 minutes. So thank you very much. And please, I will announce for the next live. I will announce it. It could be Friday or Saturday. I don't know. Mostly it is Saturdays. For you guys who are interested to know the sectors and how to trade them, I have made in golden subscription. I have made lessons how to do that, and I give examples last week. So I will put my email and my website if you are interested to check. And that's it for today. If you have more questions, please send me always. This is my email. Send me your questions. If you want to check the website for golden subscription or the other, you can check that. Okay? And thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much for staying that much with me, guys. Thank you very much. So hope to see you next Friday or next Saturday. I will announce that on YouTube. Thank you very much, and have a nice